Now, I want to show you another very common snake, non-venomous snake, and he's a little feisty. Once again, this was a rescue from Henrico County Animal Control. And this is a garter snake, eastern garter. These guys are also very common, and they will eat insects, they'll eat worms. This guy loves to eat worms. Haven't been able to quite get him to eat anything else right now, but I'm going to try some fish, some variety. But man, he will gobble up some worms, let me tell you. As a matter of fact, how about we feed him one right now? Hold on a second. Oh yeah, I got some worms here. Let's see if he will give us a little show here in eating some worms. Oh, no? Want to eat worm? You want him? Hold on a second. He probably doesn't feel quite comfortable dangling like that. He's like, that's not how I normally survive and eat. So maybe if I... Oh, there he goes. There you go. See how he gobbles that right up. Slip, slip, slip. Now, you know, I'm trying to get him a little bit to feed on some other things other than worms. But right now, this is what he seems to be eating. Again, this guy's a recent rescue, so he's still wild. He's still a little bit, you know, not used to being handled a whole lot, but I'm working with him. But these are, you know, eastern garter snake. Now, one of the very distinctive features about these guys is that they do have this, you know, sort of a checkerboard pattern, if you can see, and also this really bright line that goes all the way down, all the way to the tail end of the body. And these guys are, oh, another distinctive feature is this, when they flick their tongue, is this really bright red tongue with a black tip, which is kind of unique and very cool. Again, very common snakes. You'll find them around the yard. You'll find them almost anywhere. Very good at eating bugs and frogs, and they'll eat, you know, lizards, and they'll eat salamanders, and they'll eat, you know, maybe a small mouse or, you know, baby mouse or two. But they do love bugs, and they certainly love worms, let me tell you. But again, very common, another Virginia species of beautiful, beautiful animal. These guys, one of the things, all the snakes that I've sort of showed you seem very smooth. These guys, if you can sort of see, their scales are not as smooth, and these guys have very roughly what we call keeled scalation. Their scales have this sort of ridge in the middle of each scale, and that gives them a more of a rough, sort of this rough feel to them. So again, very cool, very awesome, beautiful, beautiful native species of snakes, fairly common. So if you see them, you know, leave them alone in your yard. They're just kind of just hanging out. They don't want to be bothered. They won't bother you. You know, but if you approach them, you know, they do get a little bit defensive. Of course, they're trying to defend themselves. They think you're a predator. One thing about these guys is they will musk. A lot of snakes will musk, but these guys, you know, they tend to musk a little bit more, kind of like water snakes. So it seems to be sort of like their signature defense mechanism is to musk, kind of like a skunk. Yeah, eastern garter snake. Very cool. Say hi.